Hello and welcome to the Rebel Christmas message.
We're excited to talk about what happened in 2024 and what we have in store for 2025.
So happy Christmas. We started 2024 quietly optimistic. 2022 and mid of 2023 have been very rocky in the markets, the Ukraine war, things weren't great, but the end of the year wasn't bad, so we were quietly optimistic.
We produced 6 brand new workshops which were sponsored by the Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead, and we're really excited to do those because we talked in depth about how to increase your gap. So if there's things you want to look at there, please go and watch those videos. They're still on YouTube. You can watch to your heart's content.
Katie turned 40.
You told everyone how old I am.
And we had an incredible time celebrating. This is her overlooking Copper Canyon in Mexico, which is absolutely stunning.
And one of the things we did to celebrate me turning 40 was to produce a YouTube series about ELISAs, which is a type of investment account in the UK. It's because you can only get one before you turn 40, so we were rushing to get that done for me, and we thought it'd be useful to share what we learned as we set my account up to share with you and see what you might learn from that as well. Those videos, again, they're still up. Please check them out.
It was too late for me.
Oh, Alan.
Then we did the opening talk, Economy, which was just an incredible event. Our talk is on our YouTube channel, and Diana, the founder of Economy, was happy enough and nice enough to record all of the keynote speeches and put them on her YouTube channel. That was an awesome, fun event.
We did Rebel Finance School 2024 from a few different countries, mostly Colombia, sometimes in the US, and mostly from Airbnbs. Here is live footage, well, not that live, but a picture of what we were doing and behind the scenes of what it looks like when we're doing Rebel Finance School. And actually, that was in Cartagena, which was super hot, but we had the AC blasting out, which is why I have a jumper on.
And we loved running it this year. 10,000 of you from 40 countries tuned in to Rebel Finance School, and it was just an incredible year. I think it was the best version we ever created of this course.
There's a lot of people, and I loved doing it. It was so much fun.
We completely updated week 9 of the course to be about sequence of returns risk, bonds. Katie did brand new charts. We had brand new data. It was the best version of the course that we've ever done. So if you haven't watched week 9, do watch that. The course is still on YouTube.
Yeah, we're going to leave it up until the end of January 2025. So you still have time if you haven't quite finished the course. We know life gets in the way. Maybe you did a couple of weeks and you've been meaning to get back to it. Please do check out the rest of the course before we take it down. Why do we take it down, Ellen?
Because we update it every year, and tax rules change, things change. They changed a lot this year. That's a whole nother subject. But they change. It was also the year that the King honoured us in the birthday honours list, which I still can't believe, Katie. It sounds unbelievable, but Katie and I received a British Empire Medal for services to financial education.
And this is live footage of me receiving a call from King Charles himself. Not quite.
And none of this would have been possible without the Rebel Ninjas. Ninjas, we salute you. You are phenomenal. These people volunteer their time to help us create the content and to help you with your finances. Over Christmas, send a positive message to a ninja. They love it.
We appreciate you, ninjas. We couldn't do this without you.
And then we obviously wanted to talk about what happened in the markets over 2024. It was a big year, and Katie's love language is data, so she's built us some charts.
So this is one of the funds that we talk about, the FTSE Global All Cap, and I wanted to show you what happened to that fund over 2024. So if you'd invested £1,000 in this fund at the beginning of 2024, at the end of 2024, you'd still have your £1,000, but you would also have £197 from growth.
Free.
That's 19.7% return. And
wow.
That's so far this year. We're recording this on Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas, everyone. Just to show you what's happened for the year so far. So that's £197
free
of free money on £1,000 invested. If you'd have done that in 2023, so I put £1,000 in at the beginning of 2023, by the end you would have £144 of free money.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it? That's pretty impressive. So 14.4% growth last year, 19.7% growth this year. That's phenomenal. The year before wasn't so good. which means it's sort of average 10 or 12, but that is phenomenal.
And if you'd have put £1,000 in for both of those years, so £1,000 invested for 23 and 2024, you'd have got £373 of free money on your £1,000.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
What, Alan?
That's more than 197 plus 144.
Yes, it is. It is. And how is that possible? The
Compounding.
power of compounding.
We love compounding. It is phenomenal. So the quicker you get your money into the market and it's growing, the better. What are we trying to say to you? Invest. Get on with it. The market over the long term returns 10 to 12% on average every year and has done for many decades, and it'll probably continue to do that.
Sometimes the market won't go up. There are years when you get a negative return, meaning your money's gone down a little bit. But as we talk about on Rebel Finance School, if you're in it for the long term, the market will always go up. And we're talking about over the decades, over a lifetime. So just get in the market and stay in the market.
Exactly. This year was the US elections. Who knew what was going to happen? We found out what was going to happen, and immediately after there was a Trump bump where the market shot up.
So using my love language here, we have a market graph of the FTSE Global All Cap for the month of November of this year, and it went from 217.6 up to 224.52 in 2 days. That's a plus 3.2% in just those 2 days. So the message here is just get in the market, stay in the market as always. Regardless of what's happening in the world, there's always going to be uncertainty, there's always going to be things you're thinking, I don't know what's going on. You just have to invest through it and stay for the long term.
Exactly. Why are we talking about the US election? Well, the US election, the US is the biggest economy in the FTSE Global All Cap, so it has the most impact. And then secondly, it doesn't matter whether it's a Republican or a Democrat that gets in, the market goes up after the person has been elected because we have certainty. So no matter who gets in, the market tends to go up. The question is, can you invest your money and get it in the market so it's working for you even when there is uncertainty in the air? Moving on, lots of people have been saying to us the market is overvalued, it must go down, and we wanted to say the market is correctly valued. Like, it is literally correctly valued. It is the sum total of everyone's thoughts of what the market price should be, and what someone is saying when they say the market is overvalued is that they believe that it is overvalued, not that it actually is, because that is the price you can trade for today, and the price you can trade for today will seem like a very inexpensive price in 10 years' time. So what are we trying to say to you? Get on with it. I was waiting for you to say that line. Right, 2024 has been a phenomenal year. We had a lot of adventures. We've helped a lot of people get on top of their finances, and we hope you've seen the increases in your SIPs, pensions, ISAs, Kiwi savers, 401ks, and all of those things, and that you're feeling happy with your results this year.
And if you're not quite ready to invest yet, maybe you're still paying off some debt, maybe you're building your emergency fund, just hopefully this inspires you to get excited about making that progress, so that then when you are ready to start investing, you're going to see that compounding take effect.
Exactly. Predictions. Looking into our crystal ball.
You got your crystal ball out this year, Alan.
Yeah, we're not going to make any predictions because who knows what's going to happen. No one knows. But we are quietly optimistic with the advances in healthcare, AI, technology, and everything that's going on in the world. We are quietly optimistic that the good times will continue to come. Moving on, one of the things we love the most about the stock market is that everyone gets the same results. We don't care if you are Japanese, Chinese, French, Spanish, Indian, Moroccan, British, American, or a Kiwi. You all get the same results if you invest in the same index. And it does not matter who you are, and we love that about the market. It's the fairness of it all.
The market does not discriminate based on any factor whatsoever.
So there's this idea of a zero-sum game. Do you know what a zero-sum game is? It's basically when someone has to win, everyone else loses. So if you think of Monopoly, Risk, there's one winner everyone else loses. And what we love most about finances is that it is not a zero-sum game. You getting wealthy does not affect us getting wealthy, does not affect anyone else in the world getting wealthy, and we can all work together on this.
I agree that Monopoly is a zero-sum game, and normally I lose when I play with Alan. So I don't like that game.
I do love Monopoly, but finances we can both win. These are two images of the 10 meetups that we ran around New Zealand in November and December. It was phenomenal to meet so many Kiwis and to see everyone working together on their finances, because there are no downsides to this. We can all figure out investing accounts, platforms together, and we are very excited about 2025 and coming back to the UK to run meetups around England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales and more. It's going to be great fun.
Money is just a tool. Money is not the be all and end all. Money is not what we're working for here. Money is a tool to create the life that you want. What does an extraordinary life mean to you? What does living life on your own terms mean for you? And then it's about using money and having your money set up, working for you, so that you can live that life, so that you do have the options to do what you want to do.
Exactly. And on that note, Katie and I have written a book. Thanks to you, we've chosen a title. It's going to be The Rebel's Guide to Financial Freedom. The book is coming out in March 2025. You do not need it because everything you need to know is in the course, but if you want to gift it to someone who hasn't been on the course, you can. It should help them to get into finances. Also, we have a huge announcement. Drum roll please. What's the announcement, Katie?
We are producing, with the help of our friend Finn, the world's first financial independence album. What does that mean, Alan?
Yes, you heard it correctly. Katie and I are producing a music album with Finn. We've launched a band called the Revolutionaries. There's more on this coming soon. But we will have songs on compounding, investing, the 4% rule, earning your first pound or dollar, and so much more. It's going to be wild. So look out for that coming soon. The whole purpose of everything that we do is to help you and us live our versions of an extraordinary life. So we can help you sort out your finances. We can help 2025 be one of the best years you've ever had and beyond. And kind of our working hypothesis is that happy people don't do naughty stuff. Have you ever come across a happy person who goes out and steals? Like, it just doesn't really happen. So if we can help the universe to be a happier place by everyone having enough, they've got money sorted, they feel like they can create their version of extraordinary, then it's going to be happier for all of us.
And what we want to say is that it's not selfish to go for what you want, to live the life that you want to live. Imagine if everyone was lit up, feeling happy and joyous, doing what they want to do will inspire other people to do the same. So please, for 2025, do go out and work on your happiness, work on the life that you want to live, living on your terms, not what you think is expected of you from other people. And the world will be such a happier place for all of us.
Will you work on your happiness for us? Please put it in the comments. We would genuinely love you to work on your finances, your happiness, and to create a epic and magical 2025. What we really wanted to say to you was Happy Christmas. Thank you for coming on this journey with us, and let's make 2025 the best year ever. Sending you massive love. Speak to you soon. Happy Christmas.